Jones. Set for tip-off. Cameron Brink wins it for LA. League leader in assists, top 5 in rebounding. Suns starting 5 along with New York. All 5 starters, top 12 in plus-minus. Dejanay Carrington.
Because she changed speeds, the defense came up out of their stance. She saw the rim.
Up to 12.5 points per game. Jackson lost the handle on it. Sun ball. This year, Hamby wants to be a vocal point and possibly at the end of the season earn some MVP votes.
Playing like an all-star right now and somebody who I expect to see in Phoenix when it's all said and done in a couple months.
Second in the league in field goal percentage. On the offensive board, spin cycled Thomas into Jones plus a foul.
Stephanie White says she would love to see Harris take more shots than she has been. I love how aggressive and confident she's been shooting the ball.
Last 6 games, double figures in scoring. McDonald plus a foul at the Paris Olympics this summer. 2-person game here, Thomas and Jones. Spins on that shoulder. Hamby had no chance. She's never sped up, it seems.
No, so patient.
Face-up game here. Bullies down on Yeru. Good look.
And now
7 for Jones. Carrington tries to keep up with McDonald. For Kia Jackson. Jumper. Yes.
And spacing is massive as well to continue that balance, because then the defense has to pick its poison.
Good spacing here for Harris. 3 minutes to go in the first. First of 4 meetings between the Sun and Sparks. Brown with the head fake, steps into a 3, knocks it down.
Los Angeles needs Brown to get going from 3.
And a steal by Talbot. Lays it in at the horn.
Defensively, what has stuck out to you?
I mean, everything, right? I thought, you know, she was undisciplined in her first couple of years as a defender. And this year, she's taken that next step. You know, we're excited about the game. We're excited for our players to be able to play at TD Garden, a historic arena. You know, and just watch. I mean, Dejanay, you can see there. We'll be able to support our WNBA All-Stars, which obviously Alyssa will be on the Olympic team, and we're hoping that we have a couple Connecticut Sun players playing against her. But yeah, it should be a great environment, a great showcase for women's basketball in general. You can't just be a good offensive player. You can't just be a defensive player of the year. The best players in the league are the best offensive and defensive players. You look at Alyssa, we're going to make sure you can't score, and then we're going to score a few points more to make sure that we win. And at the end of the game, if it's close, you don't want to have to be there against us. I've had every role, so just excited to be able to continue to be a part of it and grow the game.
Here comes Carrington with the left hand. Oh, they're starting to put on a show here offensively for you, Prez. The lead is 10 as we approach the midway point of the second. McDonald lays it home, her first start, and she's making those minutes count. Back down to 7, Sparks hanging in there. Carrington, look what I found, an open Brianna Jones.
That would be the one word I would use to describe the Sun. When they're on balance physically, it leads to balanced scoring.
Jackson down the runway, untouched.
Look how far away Los Angeles is from the basket. They haven't been able to get inside.
Ball don't lie. Ball lays it in. Timeout, Kurt Miller. Very carefully tonight with the 2 games against the Liberty later in the week. Bantam playful on the screen. Step back. Shot clock to 4. Cook, same spot as before with 2. Knifes inside, Zaya Cook.
That's what LA needs more of, getting inside into the mid-range.
To your point, 15 turnovers in that first half led to 20 points. And he also says someone else needs to step up. They've done a great job defending Dearica Hamby. So someone else has got to provide us some offense.
And already at 15 through 20 minutes. 4 Sun starters with at least 8 points. Lee Yeru fires and drains it.
Coach Miller mentioned somebody else stepping up. Marie McDonald do that by getting to the basket. I'd like to see Kia Nurse get a couple more touches and try to be aggressive going to the rim.
Harris pull-up game is strong. Tarika had mentioned earlier in the game, how this team is still trying to find it offensively. Progress made against Dallas, and when you're 12-1.
And you get good looks when you move the ball with pace and force the defense to shift.
Sun coming into tonight, 44% for the season. Hunter comes down with it like a wide receiver. Matched up with Yeru. Thomas goes to work, off the window. Kurt Miller gesturing to his team to get into the flow here. Hamby lost sight of the ball in the pick and roll. Carrington flashy behind the back, drives everything but the lay-in. Thomas hits Jones. Hamby with the clear, pushing pace. Nurse for three.
Layups, going in on balance, not expecting to get hit.
Thomas at the point of attack, alley-oop. The power couple strikes.
That pass was perfect to where only Bonner could catch it right up in the air. Beautifully placed.
Alyssa Thomas, her 7th assist. Has not scored in single digits all season. Carrington stays in attack mode, hunting for her shot. This time she gets the layup to drop. Sun by 9 in search of win number 13 in game 14. McDonald, way too much space. Sun went under the screen. Kurt Miller had to play Alyssa Thomas at the 4 because he had no other choice. He was mostly playing her at the 3, but it ended up working out very well. Thomas and Hamby, two of the taller players on the court. Thomas goes all the way through the defense. Sliced it up like butter. She smiles, knew she had a look, passed it up.
Mismatch down low between Clarendon and Thomas, but never mind. One Barnes just like, I'm going to keep this for myself and finish the play.
Still a minute 45 left in the third and an entire fourth quarter. Harris has the step. Talbot, the denial. Fights around the screen. Clarendon lost her balance. No whistle here. Mitchell takes advantage. Well, and to Stephanie's point, Sparks shot 50% from the floor in that third quarter. Tiffany Mitchell with the up and under. Counter argument, don't you think Hamby has found her spacing as she does so in the moment up to 8 points? Hamby's a little more comfortable too, and she's a great player.
They're getting her in better positions in this half.
Off the miss, Mitchell coast to coast. Bantam transition 3. Bonner skies in for the rebound. Wants to go to work on her own. Bonner muscles it up and in.
She gets the right positioning down low. LA has to be much more physical with her because she's going to finish plays no matter what it takes.
Lexi Brown with an answer.
So important because it allows her to understand which way she's going to be open. She is so smart with all of her moves in the paint.
46 points in the paint for Connecticut. Another denial by the Sun defense. They have 10 steals. Harris pouncing, falls away, swish.
Beautiful sequence by Connecticut.
Carrington stays in attack mode. Well, Kurt Miller said it.
Her ability to change speeds, and it gets the defense off balance, and then she's able to attack and use her speed and quickness to get to the rim.
Yeru, an offensive board, finishes through the contact. Run a great operation here at the Mohegan Sun, and Kurt Miller always emotional coming back here. Bantam buckets. 13-1 is the best record through the first 14 games of the season in franchise history. The Sun beat the Sparks for a 10th consecutive game.